Hello, everyone. This is the Insert Title Show, and I am your host, Wolf Strife. On this episode, I'm going to be talking about the Indiana Jones book, Indiana Jones and the Interior World. This was written by Rob McGregor and came out in 1992. This is Rob McGregor's final book, thankfully. I like his stuff, but it's just not really Indiana Jones-ish enough for me. He kind of deals with a lot of this weird, supernatural, weird vision kind of stuff. Like, I think in the third book, like, Indiana Jones is having a vision where he's talking to Merlin and shit. I mean, it's just a lot of weird stuff in Rob McGregor's books. So I'm kind of waiting for somebody to, bring it down a notch. Like, let's do archaeology, let's do history, let's do, famous artifacts and stuff. And I have to say, though, this book is actually pretty decent for Rob McGregor's last Indiana Jones book. I read on Amazon that people didn't really like this one. They just thought it was way just too crazy and just weird and shit. It's weird. It's definitely weird and crazy. The book takes place in 1929, so Indiana Jones is 30 years old. And it starts off on Easter Island, which is pretty interesting. And then he has to go help Marcus Brody out in South America. And, they get there and there's like a ghost ship and things only get weirder from there. Turns out that there's a kind of I guess, a world within our world, an interior world, kind of like the Lost World and Journey to the Center of the Earth and all that kind of stuff. And it's inhabited with mythological monsters and creatures and people and just, it's very out there, very out there. But I have to say, even though this book was weird and crazy, it was actually very entertaining. I was not bored with this book at all, which is appreciated greatly. But yeah, I mean, a lot of action, a lot of weird shit. But yeah, it's good. It's just kind of weird picturing Indiana Jones in these kinds of situations. It's just, yeah, because this is more like science fiction than historical stuff. So I can't wait to check out the next Indiana Jones book. I want to see if the next author is gonna kind of bring things down a bit to where we are used to seeing Indiana Jones. So, but yeah, I mean, I have to say overall, this was a pretty good Rob McGregor Indiana Jones book, and if you want to, check it out. So I think this is book number 6, so I think there's like 6 more to go. So I'll get to that when I can. But as for this one, it was all right.